pie pan. Smoked sausage, fry it in a pan there. Eggs on the standby. Now y'all come on in here now. We're gonna make a quiche, country style. What we're going to make is a quiche. The dish is quiche, but first we have to bake a pie shell. Now let's get on with that. Silence. And what I've got right here, ain't no need to write nothing down. Just pass on with the pencil. Just watch the video and remember it. Take no notes. And what I've got here, kind of cleaning loose, let's say loose ends. But this right here is all-purpose flour, and this is all I've got of it. And I'm going to dump it off in there like that right there. That's all I got of that, and that's not enough. And I didn't think it would be. I think that's probably, let's put some more in there and then I'll call it out loud what I think it is. Probably, I think we probably ought to need 2 cups, because I'm going to make some, that's a little bit much, but 1.5, this right here is self-rising. And all I'm going to do is just add it in there to get me about that much right there. I still got some more of it left, because we may want to dust it a little bit. But anyway, mix this up right here, them 2 kinds of flours. If I had had all-purpose, I would have definitely used it all by itself, that all-purpose. But the same thing goes for the self-rising. If that's all I had, I would definitely be playing in it. Flour in the thing right there, about 2 cups or a little bit more. We have to have some oil in there, and we want this to be we want it to be a pie shell consistency. And also we're gonna make some turnovers. So I'm gonna put some oil in there. That might be a little bit too much, but I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna mix that with a spoon at first here, just kind of, so I don't get that oil all over me. I mean, you can use butter if you want to, if you want to, you can use butter. But just look at that. They talk about that small grain of corn consistency. You see what, by stirring that briskly, that oil, that flour captured that oil in little small globules. And that's what you want. You want a dense. We're going to overwork this ice water. And right here, I got it in this thing right here. And I'm going to put a little bit in there. I think we'll definitely have to have some more. But it don't take much on that water, because you want this well, it took more than that. That was a pretty good bit. I'll call it out loud what I think it is after we get it done. But, well, I should have put all that in there. But when you I'll tell you something though. Now this is a fact right here. I mean, you can pretty well bank on this being a true statement. And you may think, well, he's overworking it. Well, I want it to be. I want this to be very, very thin. I'm gonna put some more water in there, because I should have already been past this by now. That's not enough. But they've been calling for, like you can put 1 cup plus 1 spoon. You know what I mean? When you get to that degree of baking, you know what I mean? When you have to know how many, get that flour back in there. Y'all see that flour jump out there? I should have been paying what I was doing. That's even not enough water right there. But it's getting, Very little more. That wasn't very much right there. Oh, it's gonna be good. I can already tell this is better than what than the last I made. Yes, this is oh, it's gonna be good. It's getting there. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to, y'all watch this. I mean, clean up as you go. Don't forget to clean up. Oh yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going to need any rollout dough or not. Clean up as you go. I'm sure I will, but oh, he's gonna be good. I may have to call in a round object. Let's just use that can right there. That'll be all right. Oh, that's kind of pretty too. I was unexpected delight right there to see that. You know, it's that imprint of that can on there. I really like that. And I don't know. I know this is going to stick. You know what I mean? I know that for a fact that's going to stick sure as a whirl. I don't know though. You know, if you do it right, it won't. But roll it on out there like that right there. Oh, it's going to be good. I need a little more room over here. But I want to have some left because I'll put it on a cookie sheet. Every bit of it. All the little bitty, them little bitty things. Leave a comment. Just leave a comment. That's all I'm going to ask of you. You know what I mean? Just confirm. If you're watching this video at this time right here, leave a comment. Oh, that's gonna be good. Now I'm gonna get that up there. I really like this. Oh, that's gonna be so good, and I think I can do it. I'm gonna put it over here like that. Where's that pan at? And I'm gonna bring it back over like that. Put it up against that so it can't move, and raise up on this right here. Come over and around and down. Whoo! Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Look at that. And yes, I am very proud of that. Very proud. That's not very often you will. And raise up on this right here. I'll show you something right here. If I just poke my fingers in yonder, I mean, it's obvious and trivial. You're going to know it if you do it. But to save you a hole in your pie crust, if you raise up on this edge right here and give it some slack, and when you push down with your fingers inside there, then what you'll end up with is the same thickness of the pie shell all the way around. If you don't, if you stretch it, then them corners will be considerable amount thinner. Just take my word for it as that being true. Oh, this is gonna be good. You know what I mean? If you are baking, I tell you what, this is one of those things right here where that it's really hard. It's very hard to convey one's feeling of accomplishment when they. And I'm gonna pinch this off right around through here because I don't want it dragging on the burner in there. I'm gonna bake them. Don't forget about that. But you just want it just enough hangover, but I'm not going to have enough left out of this right here to bake no turnover or nothing like that. Well, I'm going to bake them now while this is in the oven. But and this right here is what you're looking for, is that rugged country. Oh, that's going to be good. You know what? Go ahead. Let me just go ahead and enter this into the cooking photo of the month. You know, I enter this pie shell in that. But I'm going to bake it in that oven. It's on about I may raise it up a little bit, about 400 degrees, and I know what you're going to say is how come it's going to pop up in the middle like a balloon, and it'll do that, and if I had something I'd throw it in there, but I'm not going to take the time to get nothing out there, no rice or nothing like that. How simple it is. I'm just going to poke some holes in there and rely on it. Once it does puff up, I'm going to rely on it to just relax back down to a usable thing, and I'll keep an eye on it, a very close eye. I'll keep on this, and I'm proud of that. Okay, I'm gonna put it in that oven, and probably, well, we will see what the time it takes to bake it. I'll call it out loud when we get it out. That's nice.